It's alright, it's okay. There's something to live for. Jesus told me so.
What's up, everybody? Back again with another video review, and this time I watched Human Centipede 2. Now, I'm really jazzed that Some Kind of Movie Club is back. I had fun doing it before. It got me into the rhythm of reviewing. That said, I don't understand why anyone would have picked to watch this movie. Human Centipede 2, along with the first one to a large degree, is a movie that's not even fun to make fun of. It's not fun to criticize. It's not an exercise in what went wrong. From start to finish, Human Centipede 2 is a giant, massive pile of shit. Basically, for the three of you not familiar with the first movie, this crazy doctor guy in that movie kidnaps three people, captures them, and then proceeds to sew each other's asses to each other's mouths, so it's a giant daisy chain shit stream, making a human centipede. The premise of this movie is you have a guy who's obsessed with the first Human Centipede movie, so he decides to one-up it by getting like 12 to 14 people, daisy chaining them together so they eat each other's shit. And that's the entire premise of the movie. Where this movie really fails is the fact that it tries to kind of be a meta criticism about the first movie. The first movie is horrible in its own way. This movie is, and also like the first movie, kind of gore porn, but not in any kind of good way, not in any artistic way. It's not taking it anywhere different. It's just meant to push you further and further as you're watching this movie. But all it ends up being is being disgusting. There's no point to it. There's no catalyst for it. There's just this strange man who decides to sew people together, and you never really get an idea of what the whole purpose of this is. Even as gore porn, this movie suffers. It is not as expertly crafted as a Serbian film, which is a movie that really kind of takes it to new levels, but it's also well made. This isn't well made. I'm not sure why the director chose to shoot it in black and white. It didn't add anything artistic to it. It didn't add anything at all to it. It wasn't a budgetary constraint. But he did shoot it in black and white. And the only thing it did was kind of desensitize the violence to a small degree. I didn't like anyone in this movie. There was no one to root for in this movie. Even the people that were being tortured, I didn't give a shit about. There's a excessive scene where a baby is killed, and I guess you could say I cared about that, but the lead up to it and the reasoning behind it is completely ludicrous to the point where, why should I give a fuck? Because obviously no one in this movie did. Almost all of the performances in this movie are people stapled and duct taped to each other's asses going, and that's it. Most of the other dialogue is from two other characters. The main character doesn't speak at all in the entire movie. So you're not going to get a lot in way of great acting performances or brilliant dialogue or really anything redeeming whatsoever. If I had to pick one good thing about Human Centipede 2, I guess it would be the main actor guy. He is creepy. He is disgusting. I don't know what he looks like or acts like in real life, but if I saw him, I would immediately associate with this Human Centipede film and his ridiculous, terrible, just demented character. So I guess thumbs up for that he actually managed to portray this insane pervert pretty well. So, do I recommend Human Centipede 2? Of course not. Fucking watch a Serbian film if you're gonna watch a film like this, in that something gory, something that's meant to take things to a different level. There are really fucked up things in this movie. If that's your bag, great. But know there's better stuff out there than this. You can get your fix somewhere else. It's going to be really tough to continue with this movie club if it's going to be movies like this. And I'm not saying it's because it's gory, because that has nothing to do with it. It's because there's absolutely no reason to watch this movie. It is a dull, boring, dragged-on piece of shit. It's meant to push your buttons, but because it doesn't establish any care or emotion towards any of the characters, you don't give a shit. So when they're getting hurt, it's more of a kind of reaction than anything else. So that's it for me. If you like this video, rate, thumbs up, comment, subscribe, whatever. I actually review other movies that are way better than this, so if you want to check that out, please do. Again, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys later.